Backtest 3 to 1. Let's check it for live. Okay. So welcome to day 7 backtesting until I'm profitable. And yeah, today is Sunday, 20th July. Let me adjust the camera nicely. Alright. Let's see now. Probably use my book for my phone. Alright, so this is nice. So, how has everyone been? Hope all is good. Yeah, alright, so good. Let's get right into it. Now you can see my screen. Just put in some nice configurations. So now we do have a really great backtesting session. And yep, we are up. So let's go into this 2024 ICD futures model, and I really want to keep my model clean, like no disruptions. I just want it to be like sweep, shift, change state, and then retracement to change in state. Because lately I've been mixing models, and I think it's affecting my win rate, as you can see. So let me stick to it. So going into the 2024 ICD futures model, obviously I'll start on the daily time frame. Let's wait for it to load. Alright, so on the daily time frame, I'm gonna move any drawings that were there prior to this session. Alright, so right here you can see we were in a bullish trend on the daily, and all of a sudden, boom, we started dropping, creating very big fair value gaps, taking out lows and so on. So as of now, you can see we dropped into this kind of gap here, and we are having some kind of reaction. So what time are we? We're 12:57. I'd like to go to the next day start. Yeah, see, we're right here now. So on this day, I'm thinking we might be a kind of bullish, but for the purpose of filling this gap and continuing with the trend. The reason is because you can see we have a really nice gap here. I mean, yeah, we have a really nice gap, and I'd like to see price come to the midpoint of the gap or the consequent encroachment, although I think that term sounds kind of weird. Not weird, but yeah, it's I don't know, it's okay, it might be somehow funny. Alright, so consequent encroachment daily, it's the daily CE, and let's do it like this. Daily consequent encroachment, and the text is delaying. Okay, so let's make it some kind of like green text, green as well. Okay, now I'd like to make it on the top and the right. Sorry, right. Okay, so you can see that we are also rejecting this gap. Was the new week? It's just an opening gap. You can see that it's from this close here. So we closed here and we opened here. So this is the gap, and yeah, that's why I'm looking for higher prices. So daily constant correction, and then the drop continues. So now going on the 4 hour, you can see we had some nice sweeps of the lows from yesterday, and currently pushing higher and higher. On the 1 hour, you can see we've created some impressions. We have a series of down close candles. This one that might give us like some kind of projection of where the market will be targeting for. Like, even though it will reach the consequent encroachment, it might as well continue like from this high to this low here using the standard deviation. You can see that the level 2 is here right above the consequent encroachment, so that's a really nice target. And now, so seeing that on the 1 hour we're crazy bullish. This is the low hanging fruit here. Low hanging fruit. It's a buy side liquidity, obviously, and I think it's also an ES, so that's why I'm not marking it on ES. On the 15 minute, right, on the 15 minute, you can see that we've impressed very many fair value gaps, and we've created a shift here. Meanwhile here we had some kind of SMT. This low wasn't taken out, but on ES it was taken out by a few ticks, and we respected this gap here, and then we started to push. So let's just wait for what 9:30 brings to the table. I'm obviously looking for a push to continue. Like here, we feel the consequent encroachment of the week rejected, and then we are now coming to take out this high. Alright, so that's enough of the chit chat. Let's go deeper. Fair value gap respected. We might be about to create another fair value gap as well. So let's keep looking out. 18, let's wait for 9:20, 9:29, 9:30. Crazy drop. These lows here are a very good pool of liquidity. Let's see if we take them out. Oh yeah, we didn't. We do not. But the reason I'm looking for them is because in the 5 minute you can see it's the gap that we're respecting in the 5 minute. So that's really nice. Let's see what happens. And boom, this is very nice. So we took out these lows here. Very nice sweep at 9:35. Now going back to the 5 minute time frame, you can see that this gap is holding. This one has been disrespected. And what else? There's some kind of order block here. I'm going back on the 1 minute. I'm thinking of higher prices. You can see we have a series of down close candles, and just I don't have the access like to 30 seconds. But yeah, from this high to this low here, you can also have another projection of the standard deviation from here. Oh, sorry, what have I done? From here to here, you can see that the level 2 is also there. So I'm just looking for the level 2 to cause some kind of reaction and then continue pushing higher. So we don't have an inversion though, so I'm not kind of looking to take any trade there. Good, we put in another manipulation leg and we create an inversion, which we hang around for a little bit and we drop again. So we didn't have any change in state, keep that in mind. And then the drop continues, which means our setup was kind of invalidated, but we still reached the midpoint of this week, didn't we? Obviously we had even reached it on Friday. So we're still dropping. I don't know where to, but we are dropping. The next potential place would be here, rebalance or OTE. Let's see, put some OTE levels right here, but the colors are not looking good. I'm gonna make this green, make this green as well. Okay, so OTE OTE is here, so we might as well drop into OTE. Going back onto the 1 minute, let's see what happens. Very nice move, drop to the downside. So fair value gap holds, and boom, we drop into OTE. We've created our first inversion. Okay, good, fair value gap is holding here. You see it through these crazy wicks. And here we have an inversion, series of down close candles, changing state. Let's see if we are in any kind of POI, or if we have taken out any level of liquidity. So we're still in the OTE level. You can see it nicely on the 15 minute high respected OTE. These colors are still hurting my eyes. Should I make it blue or some other kind? Let's just keep it to blue. Yeah, we changed it for no reason. Yeah. Alright, now you can see we're trying to respect this OTE level, and in my opinion, I think we're about to push higher. So this low here hasn't been taken out on ES. We have a low here. Let me mark it. So let me remove this because we've already seen why we're looking for higher prices. So we have this low here. We've taken it out. It's an SMT here, and there's also another SMT here, from here to here. very crazy SMT. And we've got a sweep of liquidity, very nice sweep. Now going back to the 1 minute, we've created an inversion fair value gap, and we've created this change in state. By the way, why is the text red? Okay. Alright, so after creating this inversion, we're in OTE, we've swept liquidity, we've created SMT, we've created inversion, and a very nice change in state here. So I'm looking for higher prices. What is the low hanging fruit? First, we have this high here, highs. So let me look based on the field projection from this high or from this one here, because this high here, this manipulative move. So here to here, let me put the standard fib. You can see we have very nice levels around here. In the 5 minute, that's where we have this crazy wicks. So let's look forward to it. So I need a retracement back into the change in state a bit. Alright, this is it. Very nice one there. And I would like to take this entry, target this level here in between level 2 and level 2.5. My stop might be below somewhere here. Yeah. So let's see if it works out. Let me risk 1% here. Though I'm already about to drain the account. It's crazy. Let's save this. And now let's see what goes on. Ooh. Let's see if it goes in our way at least. Okay. Disrespects the zone. It disrespects the zone. Alright. No big deal. Let's see what happens next. So back to the 15. By the way, I took that trade during the macro or not? Well, it was between 10 and 10:30. Okay. Around the 15 minute. Let's see what happens. We drop down to this low. And the 5 minute, 15 minute, we take out the liquidity again. But I really don't know if we're in any kind of POI, are we? Let's look on the daily. Well, obviously we're still in the gap, and looks like we're not gonna even push to that daily consequent encroachment. I think after the movement I'm seeing, I think consequent encroachment of this move will be a better target. So it's here. Going back to 5 minutes. Very nice push on the 5 minute. We haven't reached the consequent encroachment though. Let me remove this, the drawings. And this one, and this one, and this one. SMT disrespected. A very big disappointment. On the 1 minute, we have this series of down close candles that create a very nice sweep of liquidity. High time frame SMT, you can see on the 1 hour. Yeah, very crazy one. So I'm honest, I'm still looking for high prices here, honestly. Ooh, sorry. And we drop. Then lower. Looks like we're about to reach the consequent encroachment of the gap. Tracement back into the fair value gap, small fair value gap here, and then we start dropping. So do we reach the midpoint? Let's see. And boom, target achieved. So turns out we were on the wrong side of the market. We get a retracement, so this is lunch hour. Let's see if we can find an entry in the afternoon. Alright, so lunch hour is in this range. Let me hurry this up. Okay, so you can see how the range of lunch hour is from 12 to 13:30 here. So the highest point here is this high. Wait, this candle here was the highest in lunch, and the lowest was here. So this was the lunch zone. Let me reduce the right. Let's see what happens after. So we start dropping all of a sudden, and let's see how it's working for ES. ES also has its lunch start there. Didn't take out the highs from lunch, but we took out this one. This is the only high that we took out from lunch hour. It's at 12:14, so it's a lunch high, obviously. This one. And since we've taken it out, the obvious next target will be this low. The 5 minute, I have some kind of series of up close candles. In the 1 minute, or in the 2 minute, it's looking like this. So yeah, here I'm thinking it's gonna drop. Let's see. So you put in a manipulation, take out this high and drop below here. So let's wait for the last hour of trading at 3 in the afternoon, and boom, here SMTs. You can see we have some SMTs here. Yeah, that's the big flight, and looks like the last hour of trading macro is trying to drop. We took out this high here, and did we take? No, we didn't take out this one, but ES did. You can see this SMT, but let's see how it looks on the 15 minute. So 15 minute pushed in this gap here, while ES, sorry, okay, that's in the reason. All right, so here you can see that we're now trying to drop, so I'm still looking for this lunch low to get taken out, and it will be done in the last hour of lunch. Let's see what happens here. If I get an entry or not. So you're not getting any kind of internal manipulation. Alright, manipulation left. I got this small highs inside here. And here I'd like to take trade. So if I would take an entry after this change in state here, stop loss above there with my target to the lunch lows. Yeah, it will be a really one short 1-to-1, except if I minimize my SL to this high there. Let's see if this wants to get filled. Yeah, very unlucky. So we don't take out the lunch lows. Another change in state, tracement, inversion, setup. SMT is not necessary. Let's see if we drop here. Mostly still looking for drops with large lows. And I think we're about to take them out. Yeah, because an entry inside of, where was it? Manipulation. Change in state right here after this series of close candles. Change in state retracement or into this inversion. Can maybe hope to catch it there. Stop loss above the high and target below. Like where? This. Let's see what happens. Well, trading is over. Trading time's over. Here. Let's go to the next day. Right, so we've dropped into the gap. Look onto the daily here. You can see we're very nicely in the gap. So what next? This day started off with some kind of pin bar, so we might as well drop, take out this low, because since we've hit this first target, then the obvious next target, if we continue to drop, will be this low here as our sell side. But the market can do otherwise and react to this gap, so that's why I'm looking for to bounce to continue to the upside and fill these gaps like this one here and take out these daily highs. So first off, consider we're in this range, daily high, daily low, sorry, daily high, daily low here, daily high, daily low. Now going to the 4 hour, I can mark them even better. And the daily high. Now going to the 1 hour, but before we go to the 4 hour, we also have this huge gap, so you can also look forward to it being filled. Now in the 1 hour time frame, we're also in this is it new day opening gap? Wednesday, yeah, it's a new day gap, new day opening gap. So the last candle closed here and the next one opened, well, here, sorry, yeah, there. This is the opening range. Now you can mark this candle some color, like green or yeah, red. It sounds angry. Now 15. Took out a very nice low here. Yes, didn't do quite the same, pretty equal lows. But yeah, simply I'm looking for higher prices. We respected this gap and we've reached the midpoint of this is it a volume imbalance? Yeah, and I'm still looking for price to I'm honestly expecting price to reject, because on the high time frame we're rejecting in a what's it called, daily, it's a daily like new day open gap, something like that. It's just a gap or a volume imbalance. So we have these relatively equal highs that I'll be targeting. So yeah, let's just look forward to this. And if this gets invalidated, we also have a low hanging fruit here. This gets invalidated and we can then look for shorts, since ES has equal lows, then ES will provide better opportunities. Fingers crossed. Now on the 5, we have a crazy range of consolidation. Let's see, 845 consolidation. So let's see what the market's up to today. Alright, so we're still looking for higher prices, looking for these highs to get taken out, low resistance liquidity runs. Let's see what happens. So get a nice drop before open. wait a minute, we put in another SMT here. You can see we take out this low here. Meanwhile on ES it's really far here, and for taking out this low here, sweep. I don't know, do we have any kind of inversion anywhere? Will we get any inversion anywhere? Well, sorry, yes. Let's see what happens. Boom, we drop heavily, which means that this imbalance kind of thing might be disrespected and take out this low instead. And if it does, then that will be the SMT of all time. Sold. Look here and here. Crazy joke. Sold. Haha. Eesh. Well, the drop continues and the liquidity target gets achieved. And then back on the 1 hour. Yeah, you can see here we took out the low, so yikes. Look at this whole move. So let's see how the market moved before the open. So first thing that happened at the open, 9:30, we pushed a bit high here. And then boom, it dropped. Okay. Crazy move, crazy markets. Don't think I can do anything here. Like, look at this 15 minute candle. Aish. But we can wait for it. We can wait for it to close and see. So it has closed. It has put in an SMT on the slow, 15 minute SMT. Back to the 1 minute. You can see we've created some nice inversions here. In the 5 minute, not yet. 2 minute, we're getting one. And create a nice fair value gap, we trace back into it. Got a nice sweep though. And we create a change in state and trace again into the fair value gap. Inversion, sorry. Now on the 1 hour, you can see that this was like a wick to take out this low here. Very nice SMT. Looking for higher prices. Buy model. Alright, so here in the 1 minute, did we take out this low? By any chance, this one here? Or by a few ticks? By a few ticks, so let's see. Now that would be the legit sweep. Right, crazy push now. Okay, and the 2 minute. You can see now we have a nice rejection off of this inversion. I think it's like some kind of OTE retracement. Yeah, we drop into OTE and the move continues to the upside. And now back to the 1 minute. Maybe if we can get a retracement into this gap, then we can obviously have an entry. Alright, we are getting in our target. Well, we're in this gap. I'm not looking for this gap to be disrespected and then continue higher. So the one, we'll just enter buys. So close below this last down close candle. So first low hanging fruit is this one right there. Second target will be this high right here. So 2.4R. Crazy moves. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna take this one and we will be risking 1% on it, hopefully. So if markets respects this zone, it will obviously continue higher. As it consolidates in the start, and then it starts to push nicely. we're about to hit our target, and boom, we're locking at 2.48R, which was this over here. So now I am officially allowed to put on these glasses. Senior. Alright. Let's see. Let's do a quick recap. So it's 10:56. I entered at 10:13. And where are we at? So it's from here to here. 43 minutes. Now going on the 15. Let's see. Very nice move. This is very nice. Took up the low hanging fruit here, and ES took it even before, which means like the market is just absolutely continue going to rage even further. Let's see what happens. But I don't mind these lines. They are there were some kind of volume imbalance which has been disrespected. Let's see what happens. Hopefully the prices continue pushing higher. Well, it does, even though it doesn't have the same intensity as ES. So let's see on the 15 minute. Yeah, low hanging fruit. Very good respect. It gets respected nicely. On the 15 minute here, maybe market might be about to provide another entry for long term, day traders, not scalping opportunities, like the drop into this gap and this breaker, and then the push. Let's see. Yep, we've touched the gap. So here we've touched this gap, surplus below this first candle, like the open with the first candle. We've shifted structure here, we've swept liquidity, we've created inversions showing signs of reversal. So first low hanging fruit there. Let's see what happens in this day. Let me just play it like this and see. So yeah, low hanging fruit was that one. This trade got validated. Yeah, so I think this was a really nice backtesting session. Got a win. I think it was 2 losses and 1 win. I don't really remember. Let's see. But the analytics might be looking like crap now. Real crap. See? I don't know. Yeah, so I think that was all for today. Peace. But I think I also removed this 2023 and focus on maybe on this 2024 model. I don't know. If I remove it, then show me the win rate. But I honestly want to improve my win rate. So until we meet again, stay blessed. Peace out.